Chair there.
We will now reconvene in open session. During the executive session, the board discussed only the subject identified in the agenda as the reason for which the meeting was closed, which was discussing of limited personnel matters regarding the superintendent's evaluation and the possibility of contract renewal as permitted under NMSA 1978, Section 1015(1). H2 of the New Mexico Open Meetings Act. I will now entertain a motion and a second.
I'll motion to return back.
We have a motion. We have a second.
Second.
Oh.
And it is now 9:38. And we are in open session.
That's Ms. Squares, you got that.
Okay, we gotta do the roll call.
Oh, yeah.
Vote.
So vote yes. We have to vote.
Ms. Haskey,
Yes.
Ms. George,
Yes.
Ms. Astley,
Yes.
Mr. Montoya,
Yes.
and myself.
5.
Did you get that, Sharon?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Possible action items. Possible action on items on matter discussed in executive session. Does anybody comment on this?
What's that? How does he do this part?
There needs to be a motion by someone.
I need a motion. The motion has been, no, I need a motion to not renew the superintendent's contract.
I motion to not renew the superintendent's contract.
Have a second.
A second.
The motion, I need a motion, I guess, to place the superintendent on administrative leave.
We have to vote on the other first.
On the
The first one,
The
on
evaluation,
not renewing.
the evaluation first.
You've got a motion and a second to not renew the superintendent's contract, and that needs to be voted on. Pardon the interruption.
Thank you. Vice President Husky,
Yes.
Secretary George,
Yes.
Board Member Asmus,
Yes, not to renew.
Board Member Montoya,
Again, the vote is to not renew.
to not renew.
I vote to renew.
And myself, I vote not to renew. The motion to not renew his contract carries. I need a motion to place the superintendent on administrative leave, not for any disciplinary reason, but instead to pay out the superintendent's contract while implementing a change in leadership.
I motion. I second.
Secretary, or Vice President Askey,
Yes.
Secretary George,
Yes.
Board Member Rasmus,
Yes,
Board Member Montoya,
No.
and myself, yes. I need a motion to name an interim superintendent.
Mr. President,
Yes.
may I comment, please?
Yes,
I'd like to respond to my vote on both of them.
go ahead.
Thank you. To everybody in attendance, again, I just can't support the actions. I really can't. I just want to know that everybody knows that I am in full support in wanting to keep him. I believe in what he's been doing in respects to the progress that's been made. And I do not agree with removal. Thank you.
Thank you.
may I, Board President,
Yes, ma'am.
may I have the same chance to?
You may.
So, I just want my community, my constituents to know that I back you. I'm full support of your, and I heard what you have said and carried out what needed to be done. And therefore done, agreeing to a renewal of the contract. Thank you.
Thank you.
President,
Anyone else? Yes. Secretary George.
For the record, I am, my vote was for my constituents in my community. I've heard them as well. I've heard their recommendations as stakeholders. Thank you.
Thank you. Vice President Paskey, do you wish to comment?
I also agree that I've listened to my constituents and the stakeholders from the school district, and also, and that's the reason for my vote of non-renewal.
Thank you. For myself, I wish to comment that because of the overwhelming desire of the constituents, my constituents, I chose to make this move with the understanding that this is not a disciplinary action, but just a realization that we need to change in leadership at this time. With that being said, I need a motion to name interim superintendent.
I motion, or I move, or motion.
Okay,
I second the motion.
Vice President Haskell.
Yes.
Excuse me, the motion is just to name an interim superintendent. No one has been named?
Oh, do we name the person?
Well, is there a motion to name a particular person? Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I need a motion to name Dr. Rebecca Benedict as interim superintendent.
I motion.
Do we have a second? We have a board member absent.
To open the door for.
Oh, for Sharon. Needs a second. Needs a second.
Give us a minute. We've got waiting for Sharon or to Dr. Benedict to come in.
Are we ready?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, okay,
Hello.
so,
We'll finish the vote first.
yeah,
Kristen?
so he made I made the motion. And we need a second.
I second.
And then you do roll. The vote.
It's been moved and seconded that we name Dr. Rebecca Benedict as interim superintendent. Ms. Haskell,
Yes.
Ms. George,
Yes.
Ms. Aspis,
Yes.
Mr. Montoya,
No.
myself, yes. The vote is 4-1.
One.
Did you get that, Ms. Ray?
Yes, I did, Board President. Thank you.
Dr. Benedict, would you like a comment at this time?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on, so I'd be happy to take the position as interim and fulfill the board wishes and whatever that you need direction or whatever help that you need.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We need a motion then to adjourn.
Right, I motion.
Okay, a second.
I second.
The time is 9:49. Been moved and seconded that we adjourn this open session.
But we have,
You get a vote. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Ms. Haskell,
yes.
Ms. George,
Yes.
Ms. Aspis,
Yes.
Mr. Montoya,
Yes.
myself, yes. Vote is unanimous. The meeting is adjourned.